What's up, peeps?
Yo.
Welcome back. Today we are giving the people what they want.
Food.
Not just food. Today we're going to take one of the nation's favourite foods, curry, but we're going to make it super simple and way healthier.
Trust me, blink and you will miss this one. So not only is it going to be super tasty, it's also going to be super cheap. You don't really need many ingredients, and if you're having a bit of a rough week, you could probably just check in the cupboard and find pretty much everything that you're going to need. So what we've got is some rice, obviously. We've got some yogurt and some tomatoes, chopped tomatoes here. JC, this is actually John's recipe. So John,
I generally make
why
this,
are we using these two?
I generally make this all the while. Like, I make it a lot because it's so simple. Like, in the kind of where we live now, in our world, everything's run by digital. So everything's like perfectly aligned bowls of acai and chia seeds and avocado, which are great for you. Let's not get around that. They are great for you. But not everything you eat has to be that complicated and that expensive. Other foods also bring great vitamins and minerals and kind of nutrition to your diet. The reason we've got either Greek yogurt or tomatoes is this is what saves a bunch of calories on this curry. So typically what we're gonna do, if we're making maybe a Rogan Josh, which is a tomatoey curry, we're gonna use this. If we're making something like a korma, we're gonna use Greek yogurt. And this is an absolute game changer because you don't taste the yogurt in it. It literally just tastes like the spice of the curry, but it gives you that kind of creamy feel. It's so good.
And it's a lot less calories, as you say, than something like a coconut milk.
Absolutely.
We've also got some packet spices. John, why did you pick the packet spice?
Mostly because I'm being lazy. Secondly, because
it saves a bit of time.
I didn't actually know which spices go in a butter chicken or go in a masala, so it kind of does it for you. But do be careful with these. Some of them do have a bunch of salt in them, but then others, like these ones, are pretty good. They're like 20p a packet again, so it can be great if you just you want to do it off the cuff, nice and fast.
Now we're into my realm, protein sauce.
Yeah. So we've got chicken, but you guys can use whatever you want. If you're not eating meat, you could use sweet potato. That would be a great thing for this.
More beans and legumes you can put in there as well. Again, just to give it a little bit more texture and crunch, add a little bit more protein in there and fiber. What else have we got?
And we've got some onions. So that is as simple as it. We've got onions, we've got a protein sauce, then we've got kind of our mixes. And like, there's not normally that much more in a curry. You might get some seeds, some saffron seeds, some raisins, which shouldn't be in any type of food, much like pineapple on pizza.
Behave. There's the phone call that you have to make, which comes with a curry normally. Can I have this and can I have that?
Oh, yeah.
And there's some poppadoms and some mango chutney.
But I'm not joking. Including cutting time, this whole thing is going to take you 10 minutes. Legit, 10 minutes is what's going to take you. However long it takes to fry for chicken, that's the one thing that's got to be cooked through quite obviously, 10 minutes.
So drop a splash of oil to your pan, which is hopefully not as scratched as mine. I got something stuck in it the other day, but we can just glaze over that. When your oil's nice and hot, we're going to grab the onions, pop them in for around 5 minutes just to brown off, and then we're going to add the chicken. Add it all together and just make sure it cooks all the way through. So now that the chicken is cooked all the way through, we've boiled the kettle, we've popped the rice on, because that literally takes 2 minutes. Now we're going to add the spice, but take a look at your pan. If you feel like it's dried out a little bit, this could be a good point to put a little splash of water in to make sure that everything doesn't stick to the pan. Probably something I should have learned. And we're not going to be putting our Greek yogurt in until the end, because if we put it on a high heat, it's going to start to separate and nobody wants that. So we could probably all agree that this doesn't look much like your usual creamy curry right now, but you just wait, fans. You wait until that Greek yogurt comes in. Absolute game changer. Oh yeah. 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt in there. It's thickened that up, lovely and creamy. Now all we need to do, serve it up, make it look Instagram worthy, and probably try it, I should imagine.
Nice cooking beat. No. Mate, it's so easy. I personally would have a way bigger portion than this. There's literally the simplest curry you can do. It's gonna be great for your family, great if it's the weekend and you're feeling those cravings and maybe you wanna order out a curry but you know you're trying to be really good. What I'll do is we use 2 chicken breasts in this, 1 pack of packet rice. I will put the calories in servings for 2 and the macros in the description box so you guys can find them. Honestly, go on, you get tucked in. Healthy habits, and we want to make it as simple as possible. The hardest thing with kind of dieting and eating well is that we change our habits. So if we can make those habits as easy as possible to bring in, the better it gets. So give this a go, guys. Have a play with things. Maybe you want to go with the tomato option. Maybe you want to do your own spices, which I think is a great option. Maybe you don't want to use rice and you want to do something a bit more eccentric. That is all cool for us.
Eccentric?
Yeah, maybe put some comments down in the description box below. Let us know what you do. Maybe you use sweet potato instead. And give us some ideas as well. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, also, if there's some really fantastic takeaway food that you're just like, I really want it but want a healthier version, let us know and we'll come up with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like the recipe, give it a massive thumbs up. Comment below if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
See you later.